Hi guys, welcome to Cumbrian Lad Outdoors and welcome to today's video. Today we're out in the Swineside area of Mooresdale. It's a tropical 4 degrees at the moment and the temperature is supposed to drop overnight. So I've decided against going up the tops today, and I've decided to get the hot tent out, get the stove fired up and have a lovely winter's hot tent camp. I am going to be meeting one of my pals later on, but for the moment I'm just on my own. So I'm going to have a wander down, find a pitch, get set up and see where the evening takes us. So this is an area I've been before on the channel. Up there's the old mine where I had a look around probably over a year ago now. We've got a wee bridge just there. We have got a few cars parked up. Some people heading up Skidder House for walks and stuff like that. And with a bit of luck we're going to get pitched up right by the river. Possibly just down there, we'll see. But we'll get down there, we'll have a look around and see if we can find a pitch. So far that looks the best spot, certainly for my hot tent. Say we're right on the river and it's not too noisy here either, but I'm not so sure whether my pal will get his tent up, so maybe just have a bit of a wander further downstream, down towards where I've camped before. Maybe we can find somewhere a little bit more suitable for two tents and away from the other people that look like they're staying in their camper vans. So yeah, we've got another little area here. It's definitely flatter and big enough for two tents, that's for sure. And still right by the river. It's the River Caldew. So yeah, we'll just have a little bit of a wait till my pal turns up. But yeah, this would be alright to fall asleep to, wouldn't it? You can just hear the river bubbling its way past. Really nice. Right guys, so we've decided to pitch here, the first place that I looked. So we're going to get set up, so let's try this. There we go, all set up. So I'll just bring the camera in and I'll show you set up for tonight. So One Tigris Iron Wall tent with the Pomoly Lone Wolf 902 Timberwolf stove. As always, the most important part of any camping trip, tactical duck. So yeah, that's the stove all set up. We are a short walk from the car, maybe 10 minutes or something like that, so I'm going to wander up. I've got some wood pre-cut and we'll get that lit shortly. I didn't bother bringing the inner with me as it's winter time. We've got no flies and it massively increases the access to behind the stove inside the tent, and gives me a lot more room in general. So I much prefer this setup in winter. As you can see, I've got the climate insulated static V, sleeping mat, the OAX Leviathan EV900 sleeping bag and my cheap pillar. The OAX solar cook set, but I'm going to be doing my cooking tonight on top of the stove, so I've just brought my pan. Let's have a look what's for tea. Nice and simple, some stag chilli
and some rice. That's just all going to get mixed in together, and I'll make a lovely tea for tonight. So I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, really looking forward to getting the stove going. It's been a while. So yeah, we'll get that lit, and I'll bring you back soon.
Right, like I say, that's me more or less set up. I'm just going to have the 10-minute walk up to the car, go and get the wood, and I'll bring you back when the stove's lit. So yeah, that's me, just lit the stove. As you can see, we've got a lovely view straight out the tent onto the river. So yeah, we're just going to get the stove going. It's about 4:30 at the minute, so we are starting to lose the light. So I just want to make sure that the stove is going and up to temperature before it cools down too much. But yeah, I've forgotten how much fun it is to have a stove in the hot tent and how cosy it is, and the light that it gives off is just lovely. So yeah, really looking forward to tonight. Right, so that's me back in the tent. Me and Al have just been sat outside by the river, just chilling, having a good crack, and generally putting the world to rights as normal. Absolutely awesome. So yeah, it's time to get some food on. So the stove's going pretty well now. Tent's lovely and warm, even though I've got the door open. So yeah, time to get the food on. So let's see what's for tea tonight. So yeah, nice and simple, as I'm only 10 minutes from the car. We've got a tin of Stag chili, classic chili con carne, ring pull top, nice and easy, and some Uncle Ben's limited edition Middle Eastern flavoured rice. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put that all together in the pan, stir it up, stick it on top of the stove, let it warm up, and scran it. Al's got a couple of pasties, just keeping nice and warm underneath the fire there. He's also got a tin of beans. So I think what we're going to do is have a bit of a shufty around in here, zip the door up, keep nice and warm, and have some food inside here. So yeah, I'll bring you back when the food is done. Yep, so that's food on. The stove is glowing red hot, as you can see. I've just dampened it down because the flue pipe was glowing red hot, but the chili and rice is on, and Al's beans in the tin, old school styly, love it. Oh, right, that's my chili and rice done, so let's see what she tastes like. Stag classic chili and rice. Get in my belly. Warm, tastes good. Bomb. Right, I'll away and enjoy this. Al's beans are just still warming up on top of the fire. So yeah, we're going to scran our food and have a bit crack. So I'll see you in a bit. Well, that's the food done. Me and Al have just sat here, had a good crack and a good catch up. It's been a while since I've seen him. He's sat here nice and warm in the tent. He's just got out and gone, wow, it's absolutely freezing out there. So yeah, it's all good. It's the joys of winter camping, unfortunately. With the early nights, there's not much footage for me to get for you. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit and enjoy the fire, and probably get my head down fairly shortly. I'm quite tired, to be honest. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning everyone. As you can see, I'm not in my tent. Initially I got off to sleep really quickly, and I slept till about 1 o'clock in the morning when I woke up with an absolutely blinding migraine. I was in pretty bad way, to be honest. My head was absolutely pounding, couldn't get back to sleep, tossed and turned. So I ended up getting up and walking to the car to go and sit in the car just to try and get some fresh air. And then the wind and the rain came, so I ended up packing up fairly quickly, and then having to sit a little bit before I felt well enough to drive home. So I'm near enough home now. Before anyone says anything, there was no alcohol involved last night. I'm doing dry January, and I'm hoping and I'm sure that you guys all trust me enough and know me well enough by now to believe me when I say that I've left no trace behind. We've picked up all the rubbish and everything. So yeah, nearly home. I'm going to get myself a shower and maybe jump into bed for an hour, get a couple of paracetamols and see if I can shift what's remaining of this migraine. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and once again, until next time, stay safe, much love from a Cumbrian lad.